James Holder, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. Just bumped into the lineup, Bob Ajisafe. It's been a little while since we've had the pleasure of getting him on the channel. Firstly, how are you, Bob?
Yeah, mate, how's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you up here, James. I haven't spoken to you for a while, you guys.
Commiserations for your fight against Umar Salamov. Should be introducing you as IBF World Title Challenger to the West.
Well,
big ask going out to Russia, so full respect for you.
It was, out in Moscow, it was a big challenge. I felt I took it in my stride, though I boxed well. I think I probably should have come out with a decision, but you're never going to come away with the championship out there, being that it was in Moscow, in a foreign country where there's a lot of it's rife out there for for robbery and things like that, and corruption in the sport. So I knew going in, I had that notion that I had to knock him out to come away with the win. But it's unfortunate, but you've got to keep going.
I've also seen that you've changed training teams. You've been around the Ingle gym for as long as I've known you. You've been a real stalwart of the Ingle gym. So where are you training now?
I'm training Oliver now, Oliver Harrison in Manchester.
Okay.
Just come over back from there now.
What was the reason for the switch, mate?
I just think I needed something fresh, to implement, facilitate some new things for me, just provide some more opportunities. I feel like I was left a bit, on the outside there, we're a bit stagnant. I think things should have been facilitated a lot better. I mean, I had the belts, I had 2 belts, British Commonwealth champion, ended up having to, vacate one. It wasn't a plausible purse bid, so therefore, I had to make a stand really. I wasn't going to put it all on the line, James, for peanuts. So, therefore, I didn't think the decision was made right. So, something else needed to facilitate for me to manifest my skills on a different level. So I feel that we need a new team to be built around me. Maybe get a promotional push. Seem to have some reservations for some reason, but provide some opportunities for me. Now, because I've already been there. I've won everything there is to win.
I've the British title, the Commonwealth title.
There you go, Jay.
Maxi Nutrition.
I cleaned up, man. Well, you were there. You were around at the time. To 15 and 14. Then I went on to challenge for the world title after that. So I've been up there. So now I don't want to be left in the lurch. Really, I just want someone to come on, provide some opportunities.
What opportunities are you searching for? Obviously, domestically,
there's
not much for you.
No,
really.
domestically there isn't, James. I'm not really looking at domestic level, to be honest, because I've been there. But I'm looking for European, international titles, something to get me, in that up in that, in that category. So I just need,
Who holds the EBU title, like heavyweight at the moment?
Is it Robert Stieglitz? Maybe. I'm not sure.
You may be right there.
I think it is. I'm sure it became vacant. And there was a Russian guy who had it. I think it was a Russian fighter who had it, and he became vacant. I'm sure Stieglitz fought someone for it. It was Mediamar, someone like that. So I'll be looking at that to get me in the top 10 of all the sanctioning bodies.
So it's kind of a rebuild now to get yourself back in that world ranking, to kind of push forward and challenge for European and world honours.
That's it. That's where I want to be. So just come back, stay busy, have a big year. Some opportunities and just capitalise on them, really. Manifest my skills. I mean, we're a new training team now, teaching me a few new things and implementing them into my game. But the skills are there undoubtedly. I mean, I've already proven that, so my ranking's still high. Nathan Clevy, I'd like to cherish a fight with him as well.
Well, you mentioned cleverly, we don't quite know what's going to happen with Jürgen Bremer, whether there is going to be
a rematch or not.
Personally, I don't think Jürgen Bremer really would be inclined to take that rematch after the first fight. What are your thoughts on it?
The first fight I seen, it was to and fro, wasn't it? I seen he hurt his elbow or something, didn't he, before the final, but it looked to me like he didn't want it after that. So, cleverly put a bit of pressure on him, and it looked like he didn't want it after a couple of rounds. So,
how do you get yourself? Sorry to interrupt you, Bob. How do you get yourself in contention to face Cleverly? How do you go about making that happen?
This is the thing. I need the promotional push now. You seem to have reservations for someone to come in to provide the opportunities. Because being a boxer or manager, that's not good enough. To be in this game, right? You need the right team behind you. It's imperative because you need someone to provide them opportunities, someone to facilitate them for you. You can do all the training and run around all you want. I know because I've won all the titles there is, but I feel I've won them off my own back and off my own merit. Really, I mean, it was never my back's always been against the wall. Never been someone the media's pushing, but I embrace it. I'm 45 now, and now I'm coming back in 2017. To prove that And you know, can someone come on board as an ITV now in back in British boxing? Is it Frank Warren? Is it, you know what I mean? Is it any of these promotional outfits?
Even
it could be someone.
Offers?
Yeah, of course. Anyone, you know what I mean? Make me an offer. Of course, I'm just looking for an opportunity. Fight in my hometown in Leeds. Fight anywhere, as long as I know I've got dates and I've got something to train for. That's all I need, and that's all I'm wanting. Because I've never had that before. I never had the luxury of that, not knowing when I'm fighting or whatever. The predecessor of me, of my old domestic titles, were lucky enough to get them titles, because no one, when I had my reign, no one was gonna beat me, or no one was gonna get the titles off me. As simple as that.
If you look at the defeats that you've had, I mean, you've mixed in such a good company: Carl Dilks, Tony Bellew, and your Russian man. So
yeah, I mean, one of them was a 4-round prize fighter that could have won easy fight. Tony Bellew, obviously world champion, should I say now? You know, so and you know what I mean. And the other guy as well, it was a world title fight. So have a look at the guys I've beaten as well, James. You see what I mean? But looking to keep pushing forward. I mean, I've been asked to go out to spar in Canada with LD Alvarez, who's fighting for he's WBC silver lightweight champion. Gave a good account of myself out there. Last time I was out there sparring with Beterbiev, so that's just going to bring me on even more.
What did you think of Beterbiev as a fighter?
Very, very good, very tough, very strong, just very, very.
Does he hit as
very
hard
physical
in real life as we think he does?
Yeah, he hits very hard. Hits very hard. Very hard. He's a banger. He's just a beast. I mean, he can box for so long, but sooner or later you're gonna have to stand there with him, and he's gonna hunt you down.
How does he compare with some of the fighters in power terms that you've been in? Does he hit harder than, say, Tony Bellew, for instance?
He hits very hard. Yeah. I mean, and this is just sparring. I mean, I wouldn't like to fight him with 10-ounce gloves on, because I mean, the power he's got is just it's something else. The way them Russians are brought through and their training system out there is something else. But yeah, he hit hard. I mean, yeah, a lot of fighters hit hard, you know, if they hit you properly, but he, you know, has got that buzz that kind of buzzes you, kind of that kind of power.
Is it more of a thudding power, would you say?
Yeah, it's just like a buzzing kind of power, you know. It's one you anticipate. You don't really want to get hit from it. Yeah. You don't really want to get hit from it, so you got to do what you can really to, you know, try and evade his power. But
what's the plan going forward then? When can we see Bob Ajisafe applying his trade, trying to push for these big fights?
Yeah, man. Well, we're looking to get back in, hopefully in March. I've just been speaking to Steve now. That's what he's looking at. He's talking about getting on this show, which is in May. So he brought me down here.
It'd be great to see some Leeds fighters.
That's what he was just saying. That's what I was just mentioning.
The same point.
Exactly. That's what I was just mentioning. And being from Leeds myself, representing Leeds, I can bring a lot of people out. As you know, James, you've been there before and seen it. So it'd be good to be representing in front of my home crowd again and fighting in Leeds. That'd be a really good thing. So hopefully about in March, then May, if not beforehand. But like I say, I'm looking for these big fights and someone to step up to the plate to, you know, provide me some opportunity. So that's what I'm going to be calling out for. No more, can't be quiet anymore. Got to keep shouting, because I've been there and done it this year. You know, I've got to. It's got to happen.
So
now or never.
You've won yourself some good titles so far in your career. So hopefully we see you kick onto that next level this year.
That's it. And try and add a few more.
Bob Ajisafe, thank you very much for coming to our TV.
Thanks a lot, James.
Channel, pal.
Cheers.
See you soon.
Nice one.